Just a quick.
Otto.
Oh, Mike, welcome. Buongiorno, benvenuti, fratelli di rugby Gocciotto. What a situation, Mike, this half time, right? What do you
Yeah.
think?
Hey, we're fighting. That's what I think, and that's what we wanted to see, right? Like we're fighting for everything. Yeah, man. Like I after the first 10 minutes, I didn't think it was going to be 10-3 at half time. You know, we'll take that all day long. I think Dante's probably going to get some bad news after the half's over.
Which makes
Um,
sense. There
yeah,
was
it
time
was
to adjust the tackle, right?
well that, and also it's exactly what they want to avoid, right? And he himself was in trouble. Like he himself couldn't get up off the floor for a good minute or two. It wasn't just Breck. So I think Brex will probably go for HIA, but I can't see him coming back in. So we've got that. Manoncello's been imperious on the wing from a defensive standpoint. He's been pretty good, and even the sort of out the back on the last attacking phase to Mori on the blind was top. So man, I'm happy. This is like, I know it's
That's
weird.
great.
We're 10-3 down. I'm happy, bro. How about you?
Uh, it's outstanding thinking about how we adjust in when we were suffering. I think that's the thing for me. I saw attitude, tackling, defending
Yeah,
attitude, fighting spirit, which is something that I hope is gonna stay up in the second half, and also ending with a little possession to create a nice break for Mori first. They commit that tackle and 3 points. For me, it's good. Of course, it's a long way. Maybe that situation that you said about Dante can give us those 10% more of energies for the
let's see if
second
we
half.
get a bit of rub of the green on this one. But hey, like at the end of the day, I think
Anyway, we have
that's
10 minutes with one man plus. Anyway, so
yeah, yeah.
uh,
Quick question. Obviously, from a coach eye, the Mori, Menoncello, Brex, they're all just sort of like transitioning into different. But I love that.
they're
Like
working together. The chain is working, seems like,
really
right?
well, really well. Yeah. So I know a lot of people were quite upset about maybe some selections and stuff, but right now Casada's proven his point in gold. Right, like he's saying, right, this is how we want to play, and a couple of offloads that went to hand or got caught, we could we could win this game, mate. Like there was 3 or 4 offloads into contact. There was no defender, there was no B defender, there was no scramble defense. Like we would have made another 10-15 yards off each carry. So we get some of those going. Oh,
No, look, I want to. I hope we're gonna remember this first half like one of the best defensive effort we had. Also, when we were under
yeah,
pressure, because we had those 10 minutes in apnea, let's say, like breathless. We stayed breathless for almost the game, but they didn't score except for that situation, and that's
you
for
know,
me
yeah,
the goal.
yeah. And we were saying it in the chat. Obviously, the stats are showing that they're all the forwards are carrying like Tuolangi, Antonio, like Cyril Bay. They're all just playing as Mr. Kaiser said, the power game. They wanna try and sort of bully us a little bit. Mate, we're weathering the storm so far. So hey, let's see what happens. Jalibert
Let's
coming
really
off was a sad sight. Hopefully it's nothing serious. He's a fantastic player, and it'll be a big loss for them for the tournament
not
if
for
he's
us.
out. Not for us, right? Like because he is a fantastic player, but like obviously it's never nice seeing a player can't go off. So fingers crossed he's okay. But mate, uh, much happier than I thought I was going to be in the first 10 minutes of the game. That's all I'm saying.
No, but also think about the try. Now I'm reading a little bit of the chat. That was one of probably the best they had from a situation that more or less they were able to arrive there just so close, and then they decided to the ref went for the try. But
Yeah,
anyway, no man, it's outstanding the way they are tackling. why Brex is playing. He's showing again why he's fucking playing 13 for us.
Mate, just shutting everything down. One thing as well, I'll say, I think we need to acknowledge how good Vincent's been. He's been so impactful. I know obviously there's been a couple of penalties for not, rolling and stuff, but that's because he's busy. He's been so busy this half, right? Like, so he's always going to make the odd mistake in defense. But like, if we're going to lose Lorenzo Cannone, to have Ross Vincent come in, it's like for like, like for like replacement. So good on him. Test rugby. What test rugby?
No, like it seems like we are defending like Wales style, that always they're defending and defending and defending. Something that I always want to steal from them. Let's say.
Yeah. So
the heart.
Yeah.
And also here, Nicola Fischietti, I think after the first scrum, they set a couple of scrums. They start setting. Fischietti was outstanding on Antonio. It's not the first time. 2 years ago, that he was striking from that situation. Garbisi,
even Zilocchi. Mate, even Zilocchi, I think he was. I actually think, especially on the bind calls, I thought Zilocchi was a little bit unfortunate from time to time on those, because he wasn't the first to release the bind. But listen, like clearly, something came in from the side, right? Because he started acknowledging that.
I'm gonna switch to Italian for a second because we are on both.
Vai.
Allora, raga, secondo me partitone in difesa nostra, tanto cuore, sofferenza, apnea, però alla fine bene, perché una partita del genere, pensando al mondiale, if we think about the World Cup, how it ended up for us, man, we were fighting, and lo spirito di battaglia così, tipo stile Galles, sulla difesa, continuare senza fermarsi, secondo me è eccezionale. Quindi vediamo questo secondo tempo, vediamo il fallo di Danti, se diventa un rosso, loro saranno ancora più arrabbiati, i francesi dicono more mad than before, but Jalibert out, Danti probably out, so they have to rethink themselves, devono ripensare a loro, mettersi in campo. Vincent mostruoso, sì, perché Vincent, man, those quick thinking of Vincent, they give us time to go and to arrive there to get those 3 points.
Garbisi got mad at him, but also he got tackled not 10, so like regardless, right?
He knows that.
So smart, yeah. Man, I'm buzzed for it. We'll see. I think I saw a lot of people speak about Garbisi. He's having a fantastic game. Good on him. Pedrello, I think, has been pretty good as well, mate, to be honest. So
he knows when to go to clean the rack. He goes there. Those probably we can be a little bit better. Think about the first half when Danti put his hands. We went for the legs instead of going for the arms under the shoulder when he goes up.
Pull him down. Yeah. He's top heavy. You pull him down. You're right. I mean, it shouldn't matter now because obviously it shouldn't matter. But we'll see.
Let's read a couple of messages and probably it's gonna start.
We'll shoot back on.
I'm on Stan Sport today, so we never give up, non abbiamo mollato, cosa che in passato, in the past, always done. Danti maybe still yellow, but no problem. Now we have to attack, more aggression, more speed, more pace.
More footwork, more energy.
If we weren't going to defend with the knife between the teeth, like a Pirates, let's say, we were losing for 40 points at this moment at the first of the half, which is true, something that happened in the World Cup. Let's see. For me, one of the best defensive effort of Italy probably ever in for 40 minutes. I know we are losing, but it's amazing how much they made a lot of mistakes, but I don't care. We defend. We never give up in 40 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. I think up there for me with the New Zealand 60 minutes back in autumn a couple of years ago, Crowley's first game, where they brought out the lion in them, they brought out the dog, and you can start seeing some dog coming out of players. I think a little bit more execution, a little bit more accurate at times, like the offloads. But even in defence, right? Like if we can little things like placement of the ball. So like when we've recycled the ball, there's been times where we haven't placed it particularly well, or like we placed it on our own foot, for example. There was 2 occasions that it happened in the first half. Little things like that. We get that sorted, we're in this game, boys. Like, so fingers crossed that we managed to work it out.
Yeah, Paolo, outstanding. I mean, outstanding, really, really well. Because the critics are on selection, where him and Favretto, for example, no, instead of others. But maybe, as Luca is saying here, the scrum, they're gonna switch. So probably they're gonna lose Antonio. They're gonna have somebody different there. So maybe we can be even better with Ferrari. So probably a couple of penalties can go in our direction. But as ACTC is saying, first 10 minutes of second half crucial, because we have to score in those 10 minutes. We do.
Arthur, I think the game's about to start. So
yes. Ciao, Mike.
I'll speak to you on the other side. All right. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, boys.